Good morning. Welcome back to Planet Doug. I'm standing down by the Klang River, the River of Life project here in Kuala Lumpur. And right behind me you see an art installation. I kind of pointed it out in an earlier video when I was going to see the Masjid India. Though I was on the other side of the street, so I couldn't see it very clearly, but you can see it behind me now. And from the sign at the front, it says that it is called The Brain, and it is made out of macrame. So it's a macrame art installation full of a whole bunch of tunnels, and I guess you can crawl through the tunnels and get from one side to the other in different ways. Here's the sign at the front. The Brain Project, interactive giant macrame fiber art installation inspired by the neurons in our brain and the concept of connectivity surrounding us. And it is the work of Charmaine Kamal, a Malaysian artist. Hand-weaved, knotted, and assembled together by a group of Malaysians using 100% Malaysian-made products. So I'm just going to look at it from a distance. I'm not going to be crawling around inside these tunnels. I could fit, but I don't need that kind of activity first thing in the morning. Fresh from my air-conditioned room, nice and cool and dry. And I'm on my way to meet Daryl of Wander Eats. He contacted me yesterday and asked if I had any lunch plans, and I said no, I rarely have lunch plans. And he suggested that we meet for lunch to track down a mobile hamburger stand. And that's all I know about it. I know where I'm meeting him. I'm meeting him at a specific LRT or LRT station. Maybe it's an LRT line. And from there, we're getting in his car, and then we're going to find this mobile hamburger stand, which apparently moves around all the time. But he has the inside track on where it's going to be today at noon, and that's where we're going for our burger. And I think I have plenty of time. It's 20 to 11 right now, and I'm meeting him at 11:30. So I think I'm going to take my time. I'm just almost at the Masjid Jamek LRT station. It's right up there. And I'm just going to walk along that side of the river. And there's a bridge out over there I can cross. And then I can come back to the LRT station. This is where I was with Jamie the other day. And I noticed this quite an impressive art project on this building. The entire side of the building has been painted with scenes of a village life in Malaysia. From the other side of the river, you get a nice view of that building, and then you can see the artwork. Yeah, it's all one piece. I didn't notice that the other day because we were so close to it, but all the way from one side to the other, you have this building, the village life. And then it connects with this lake or river underneath this tall white building, and then it connects with the painting on the other side. So it's actually all one unit. Yeah. Village here, then the river washing the elephants, and then on the far left, people fishing in the river, and then jungle trees. Yeah, really nice. Look at that. The mist has emerged. I guess it comes from both sides. The spouts, the mist spouts. It's a nice time to be down here this time of the morning. Everything is very atmospheric, especially now with the mist coming out. The mist has really gotten thick underneath the bridge here. I think that's the overall effect they're always looking for with this mist. You can see it being pumped out over here. entire river. The entire riverbed is filled with it. And from over here you get another nice view of the river with the mist. Well, I can't stay here very much longer. And the rain is starting to come down harder. Very Victorian England feeling being down here with this mist. We have a big sign here talking about the River of Life project. Apparently it's 10 kilometers long now, where they've rejuvenated 10 kilometers of the Klang River within the city limits. I really like stuff like that, because in a lot of places I visited, the waterfront always seems to be underutilized. It's either blocked off to normal people or just not used at all. It's kind of nice to see this focus on using the river. And I mean, the Klang River here is not exactly beautiful. The whole thing has been turned into a canal, you know, with a cement channel that it runs through. It's not like it has natural riverbanks anymore. But still, they're doing what they can with it. All right, rain's coming down. Time to pick up the pace. There's the MRT sign. It's where I am, Masjid Jamek. And all I want to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stops to here, Sentul. And that's where we're headed. Talk about timing these days. I don't know what's going on. Every time I get somewhere, the train is just arriving. And the escalator is operational. It's nice that this train runs above ground. Get a nice view of downtown KL from here. See all the classics, Petronas Towers. KL Tower just went behind another building, but it's there. And Daryl sent me a photograph of a bridge. I'm supposed to cross the bridge to the other side, and he will come get me there. So we are on the hunt for a bridge. This is definitely the bridge because it's the only bridge. So that makes things simple for me. So it looks like we have dual cameras going on today. Daryl has his Action 2 all set up.
Battle of the cameras.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't recording in the car, but Daryl was giving me a little bit of history of this place we're going to, and it's interesting, so I thought I'd mention it before we get there. It's called Grill Haven, and as far as I understand it, it was originally like a street stall, like several street stalls. You said a group of people came together.
Yeah, that's right. So there was a burger stall, a lemonade stall, if I'm not mistaken, and then they got together.
Okay.
So there are 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken.
3 of them. And they wanted to move up in the world, and instead of moving directly into their own building, like buying their own or renting their own building to start a restaurant, they're sort of following almost like a co-working model where they are sharing the space with an existing established restaurant. So they've actually been moving from place to place where they approach a restaurant and say, like, you know, can we move in with you guys? And they serve burgers along with whatever that restaurant happens to be serving. And then I don't know how often they've done this or how many outlets they have or anything like that. But that's the basic idea, that they move from an existing restaurant to another existing restaurant and they share the space. And I guess they're going to do this until they get to the point where they can rent or purchase, you know, their own restaurant building. So yeah, Grill Haven. And their goal is to make a kind of gourmet burger, but at an affordable price. So that is definitely going to appeal to me. So mysterious. This is how it works, I guess. This business is actually called Chandana. They are open, business hours 8 a.m. to 6. And then Grill Haven, Daryl tells me, opens at noon, if they are in fact here. And yeah. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, you want to message me yesterday? Okay.
You're happy, is it?
Yes, correct.
Alright, nice meeting you.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's interesting.
This is how they do it.
Right. Now it makes a lot more sense all of a sudden.
Correct.
This is the Grill Haven tent. So they can set up almost like a street stall, but you're within the grounds of an established restaurant.
He's very good at talking, so
Oh yeah. I was about to say that. He's got a gift of the gap.
So here's the menu that they have going on. Look at that. Rise of the Onion, Original Haven, Excitement Haven, and Ultimate Haven.
Today's deal will be the AB Heaven, will be 10 ringgit.
Oh,
I got deal of the day.
my goodness. So there's 10 ringgit for this for today. Today is Friday because it's
Yeah.
Friday. I see. Right.
Oh yeah, today is Friday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So definitely we're gonna order that.
Well, I feel two are in my future. I have
Can we
a,
order a few things and you divide in half for two of it?
so we're inside Chandana. They have some seating outside, and then I'll show you what the interior looks like. Yeah, very casual, kind of cozy, informal environment in here. Kind of almost like you're here with the family. I think the family lives upstairs, actually. They've got a barrier like blocking off the stairs to the house. And it looks like it's one of these online, you can order through their online menu, you know, the QR code at your table. And Daryl has called it up. So what's going on here?
Internet here is not great, so it's taking some time. So signature drinks.
Want us to recommend?
No, he wants a latte, but how do I order? Because I just click
Okay,
no
you
straw.
just click whatever flavor you want.
No, he just want the normal.
Just add to cart.
Also hot. Hot.
And then add to cart.
Okay, no straw. Oh, okay, got it. Okay. Thank you. Terima kasih.
So we're making progress here at Chandana. It all kind of makes sense to me now, because I was thinking about Burger Haven sharing space with another restaurant. How would they do it with the different tables and the kitchens? Like, would they be cooking over the same grill, two different restaurants, things like that? But the way it's set up makes a lot more sense logically, is that the Chandana is here, this cafe, and Grill Haven has set up a tent on their property outside on their land basically. And now sort of two restaurants, but still separate, but in the same physical location. So that's kind of how that goes together. And we ordered, I ordered a latte, you ordered a mocha, and I believe the owners came over to say they wanted to treat us to something from the menu. So we ordered something from the menu, eggs Benedict, I believe. No, we ordered croissant, scrambled eggs, something on a croissant. And anyway, a lot of stuff going on all of a sudden. We'll see how things turn out.
And then I ordered the ultimate burger.
Oh, okay.
So they will basically divide all into half for us,
Okay.
so we can try all three, each of us.
Okay.
And they say if you like, we can go and film when they start grilling.
Okay. Yeah, depending on how the timing works out, maybe when their food is ready, and if we're done in here, maybe we could sit outside, sort of a whole different atmosphere to have. Seems like it would be nicer to sit outside there in front of their tent when we're having their burgers. Feels like it would be nicer to sit out there, but we'll see what happens. Latte has arrived, and I'm very hard on lattes these days. They have to be really good to impress me now. That's nice. Yeah, strong coffee flavor. Yeah. Yeah, very family-oriented place. You can hear some children here. The focus of this visit is Grill Haven.
Yes.
That's what we're here to do. We sort of ended up here almost by accident because we got here early and they're not open yet. However, things are happening here. We got the latte and the mocha and the croissant. It's quite a large offering. Look at that, scrambled eggs, sliced chicken, and croissant. So that's the opening salvo of our breakfast.
That's right. Brunch.
Yeah, brunch and lunch.
hit the spot.
Well, I'm so hungry. So
Go ahead, you can enjoy it. Don't worry about me.
okay.
I already had breakfast. Not by choice, but unfinished breakfast.
I'm enjoying this very, very much. So Daryl put an order for a variety of burgers outside, and they're already grilling them up. So we're going to shift to a table on the outside. And this is where we were sitting before. Yeah, nice corner table. As I said, this place has a very homey atmosphere, like very cozy. You feel like you're in someone's welcoming home. So I like it quite a bit in here. And they have the sofas, like a little living room over here. And now, as I said, they're sharing the space with Grill Haven out here. Look at that. And yeah. Daryl's Instagramming our burgers. Wow, okay, look at that. So he ordered a variety of things. I have to wait until he comes back before I figure out exactly what they are. But yeah, they look great. Very gourmet. So what did you end up ordering in the end? What have we got here?
So this is the shrimp.
Shrimp?
Ultimate chicken, beef burger.
Ultimate beef burger.
The chicken.
And a chicken burger.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I still have my omelette croissant underway. Not omelette, scrambled eggs croissant.
So if we are done, they can help us cut it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You just let us take some photos.
Oh, I see. Yeah, let me take one picture just to cover all bases. Yeah. I always forget to take pictures because I'm just so focused on the video. But these are very photogenic burgers, so.
Can you hold this in one hand?
I can.
All right, and just reach it all the way out as close as possible to me.
Oh, to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Can you do one for me as well?
Sure.
I'll try this.
I can do my best.
Maybe yours is better. You have to tap on it though to focus.
Oh, tap to focus. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I think it's acquired focus. And let me get in here. Should work out.
Okay, that should be the thumbnail.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I never think about thumbnails either. You're like going all professional here.
Yeah, today, huh?
Yep, yeah, this is the full Wander Eats treatment.
All right, so we have it. We have the chicken, the shrimp, and the ultimate burger. Okay, this is the empty one.
All right.
And why don't you pick one up from here?
Okay.
And one of the wedges, if you like. Sweet.
Yeah, so Daryl ordered a variety of things, and then they cut each one in half, so we can each have half. So this is a, what do they have a name for this? What's
Ebi, which is Japanese for prawn shrimps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ebi.
So, which one is next?
Let's go for the chicken again.
All right.
I think that's the easiest to go with.
Is that the chicken?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Come on.
Come on, baby.
There we go. Stayed together.
Press.
Yeah.
Try.
I just saw them go inside, yeah, with that big tray of minis, right? The mini burgers. They look pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think that would be the thing to order here. I think come with a group of people
All right.
and get a whole box of those. That would be a lot of fun. And for all of this, I don't have to say anything. I just have to turn to the food expert and say, so Daryl, what do you think of the chicken burger?
For 10 ringgit, I think it's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Spicy, all this.
Yeah, it's nice actually. Yeah. I normally don't have a lot of big opinions about food, but I do like this. It has a real barbecue flavor to the chicken. It's nice. I don't see a sign anywhere, but just from all the people that are here, feels like the food would all have to be halal.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, I just don't see it noted out there like a grill haven.
Good point. Are you ready for the star?
The main event, the ultimate burger.
Take the biggest.
Well, let's see if we can get it out of there without everything. Where's the bottom? I think no, you haven't found it yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's the bottom of the paper. Okay.
Yeah. Ah, there you go. There you go.
Oh, right. Huh.
My goodness.
So we've got bacon.
Yeah, beef bacon.
Okay, pea bacon and egg and beef and
Caramelized onions.
okay. It's got everything. Put it that way. It is the ultimate burger.
Everything. Look at that. What is this?
So we're done our brunch and burgers. So verdict on this place? What's your overall feeling about having lunch here? The burgers?
The burgers are good. I think for the value again, it's immense value for what the ingredients, the fresh ingredients that you use, their own recipe and all that. I think it's great. I'm more impressed by their entrepreneurship. I think their journey is more impressive to me, and I'm the type of guy that likes to support businesses like this. I think they are trying to go somewhere, and like to at least assist on that journey where we obviously it was very tiny small part. But yeah, I hope they'll do well. They share with us their future plans just now. Not supposed to disclose, but yeah, hopefully it all pans out for them, and I could see them doing very well actually. How about you? What do you think?
Well, yeah, I love it here. Well, I like the burgers; they're great, and I think the key thing might be the value.
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
the price is at a really nice price point
Yeah,
for what you
very.
get. You're not going to get a burger like that
Yeah.
at that price anywhere else
Yeah.
that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a big value
Yeah.
to that. So we
And-
we were chatting with the owner for quite a while.
Yeah,
You
for a
were.
while. Yeah.
And you can't disclose their future plans, but based on the story that he told, what jumped out at you the most about what he was telling you about starting the business and running it? What was most interesting about what he was saying?
Actually, there are two parts. I mean, the first part is actually because of the interview I listened to his partner on the radio, and I think when you combine those two together, you could see that this business came out of necessity because of firstly the pandemic, right? Number one, they are actually they're mostly I think they were working in AirAsia, right? Sorry, MAS earlier. Then he's now with AirAsia, and because of the pandemic, nobody was flying, and they had to find another source of income, and they just started street food, right? And from there, a few of them they were together. One was doing the lemonade, Hafiz was doing the burgers, and they decided to collaborate together and do something together because they found out that this was from the interview, that the lemonade complemented the burgers very well in terms of the whole package, the taste and the lemonade drink. And but they still did not have a place of their own, so they moved from one location to the next. They were at Bangsa, a friend's place, but because as he was sharing just now, a lot of things happened unprepared. Immediately they had to leave Bangsa in like a week's time. And I think it's difficult because I heard it from the radio interview, because when you're there for maybe a few months, like 6 months and so on, you sort of like start forecasting your income, right? And suddenly, okay, you got to go in 1 week or something like that. So that is a challenge that they have to go through, I think, still, right? So then from there they went to Publica, and something happened in Publica as well. No fault of their own, they had to leave. And now they are here, and in Chandana Home Cafe. I think this is a nice spot. But hopefully they find something more concrete moving forward. Yeah.
And what jumped out at me was what he said about the beef versus the bun and the sauce. What did he say about that?
Basically, what they're trying to do a combination to differentiate themselves among the other burger joints. I think he's trying to compare against especially the local ones because of the value point. So he's trying to create something that's more delicious and unique, so people will keep returning for it. So a lot besides the bun, I think he shared the only thing that the rest they made it themselves freshly. So and he did share that the beef is nothing unique because everybody can do the same beef.
Right.
So it's the other stuff that is important. So their sauce is a combination of 8 ingredients. Don't know what they are right now, but but that's what again set them different from the other burger joints.
Yeah, that's what jumped out at. That's what jumped out to me. The idea that anybody can make a beef patty.
Correct. Yeah.
So they're really focusing on the flavor of the sauce and the quality of the bun.
Yeah.
And the other thing that jumped out at me was he talked about his own history, going to other countries, the United States.
Correct. Yeah.
Going to places like In-N-Out.
Correct.
Looking at their menu, seeing what works, what
Correct.
doesn't, so they have a real plan for their products and marketing. So.
I think that comes with experience if you travel a lot, and because he was working with airlines, so he travels all the time. So that affords him that experience to travel the world and be able to see what inspires him, as I guess. So this, I think there's a lot of, I've seen a lot of stories of people working in the airlines during the pandemic that were forced to do something else. So a lot of them went into food, obviously, or cakes, or desserts, things like that. So a lot of people just went into this. I think it's a natural progression, maybe because during the flight they do prepare a lot of food, right, for the guests. So I think it comes naturally as well. So yeah. So interesting. So hopefully, once everything settled down, I'll come back again to try another different type of burgers.
Yeah, I want to come back to try the mini burgers.
Yeah,
They're called sliders.
Sliders, yeah.
Sliders. So. All right.
Cool.
Thank you, Daryl from Wander Eats.
Yeah.
That's the expert opinion
No.
about food, about everything to do with food.
He's getting very good at that as well.
I like everything. So if this is the expert opinion.
All right.
Thank you, Daryl.
Thank you, Doug.
So it's been raining quite a bit since we've been here, but we can head out now. It's just drizzling. And I was just saying that this is what I wouldn't mind coming back to try. I pointed this out at the beginning, the mini box. Those I think would be really interesting to try out. But yeah, there's their menu to remember it from the beginning of the video. And this is where the magic happens. Everything is put together.
The shrimp roll.
Yeah. And this, it looks like on the grill you're making the minis.
Yes, correct.
So those are the minis. Look at that. I love that idea.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can sell more burgers.
Yeah, so more individual ones. So, all right, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye. Grill Haven, home of the mini burger.
For my closing, thank you guys from Grill Haven. All right, see you. Catch you guys next time. Yes.
Yes, please. Perhaps tomorrow. Or maybe tonight.